My mom didn't drink. She had me when she was 16, was married with my father, typical Spanish tradition. After I was 2, my parents separated. I'm going to schedule a session with you and talk. Absolutely, Jonathan. Spanish tradition. Yeah, your father was definitely a narcissist, which means so are you. It doesn't mean so are you, I'm sorry. But the Spanish tradition itself is a very narcissistic. Because again, we're not boxes. We're not boxes. We're not our heritage. We are not our cultures. We are not our religions. We are not boxes. Labels only go on boxes. We are not a box. We are infinite. We are limitless. Right? When you put yourself in categories, you make prejudice, you make hate, you make, it out of that. A different perception and perspective, per se. Your mother went through a lot, so I can guarantee you that. You said they separated when you were 2. Did she ever drink that year when they separated? Just because you didn't see her drink doesn't mean she didn't. I need you to remember that, guys. You didn't have to physically see your mother drink, and she didn't have to be a drunk or an abuser of it or, partying all the time. She could have had literally one fucking glass of wine, and you came in contact with her in that 72 hours and saw that her spirit died. Alcohol is a carcinogenic. It kills your light, plain and simple. Besides everything else that it does to your human body, it kills your soul. It's the best way I can put it. But it morphs your soul into this darkness that, should never be. But we don't see it because we're not kids. But I look forward to sharing space with you, Jonathan. Absolutely. Again, a lot of this is going to just fall back onto the guilt and shame that we harbor in, that has been projected onto us and that we absorb. Whether it be the alcohol or just trauma in itself, you are either in a borderline personality ego or a narcissistic ego. The only difference is the only difference is your ego at this point. So what happens is, if you are in a borderline personality disorder ego, it's a little bit easier to tell the ego that it could be wrong. If you're actually in a narcissistic ego, for you to actually break out of the defense of the ego itself, the protection, is a longer road, because there's a lot more to unplug, because this has become a fortress for you because of what happened. Does that make sense? The gravitation of the foundation that you lost put you in God mode, in narcissistic turtle mode, which is just literally the massive defense. That's why we call it God mode. You're in a game. So narcissism is God mode, in the fact that you take all your power, everything, and you just keep it inside, and you put a shell on it, and that's how you're playing the game. You're cheating. You're not letting anything come inside you, and you're not going outside either. You're just staying as a shell, plain and simple. So you're not even really playing the game, and it's massively toxic to everyone else. But you don't realize that because you're still in survival mode. You're not wrong, you're not good, you're not bad, you're not anything. You're literally just playing a character that's been told to you, and you don't know anything else. So do we understand? It's just layers and levels of having to uncondition and break out of. At the end of the day, you are infinite light, love, and radiant being. You are not the body, you are not the mind, and you have to get back to that and align everything.